Good morning. Motivational Monday healing. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about Valentine's Day because I'm aware that this little holiday, this little celebration day, is loved by a lot of people, is celebrated, and it can create a lot of memory when we have lost our loved one, especially if it was a day that you celebrated together. And when I say loved one, I don't necessarily mean a husband or a wife, or a girlfriend or boyfriend. I mean whether you celebrated Valentine's Day with your child that is no longer here, with your cousin, with your mother, your father, or you celebrated it as a family. It can never be the same now that that person is no longer here. And when all these little anniversaries and all these little celebrations come up throughout the year, it can trigger us. When we are grieving, when we're mourning that person, we remember as the memories come flooding back. It's like a bittersweet moment because we have all those beautiful memories that, oh, do you remember when we did that? And that year we did this. And now this year, they're not here anymore. And it can sometimes take you a little bit by surprise, the emotions that come up for you. Whether that's a really deep sadness, a deep sorrow, anger, guilt, shame, frustration, whatever it is, acknowledge it. It's okay to acknowledge it. It's okay to say, do you know what? I just don't want to even acknowledge Valentine's Day this year. I don't want to know anything about it. But sadly, the reality is, if it's anything like it is here in the UK, it's everywhere you go. The moment Christmas is over, there's Valentine's things on the shelves. Hearts and cuddly toys and bottles of champagne and all kinds of things. Valentine's cards. There's hearts, hearts, hearts everywhere. And it can be really, really difficult for someone who's struggling within their grief. Because you remember, well, I would have bought them a card by now, or made them something. Or we would be organising a romantic meal out, or we'd be organising I don't know, whatever people do for Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I love my husband every day. But that's me, and that's okay. So I wonder how it would feel if you celebrated Valentine's Day with yourself. I'm curious to know how that would feel for you. What would that look like for you? How would it feel to romance yourself during that day? Doing something special for you. Why does it have to come from an external person? An external source? Why is that? I think people get so hung up on this. I want to give to somebody else. They forget that it's just as important to give and receive for yourself. So how would that look? What comes up for you now? If I said to you, I would like you to concentrate on celebrating you. Doing something special and romantic, if you wish, for you. How would that look? Now, I can give you lots of examples that clients have done in the past, and we've discussed how actually it was really special. So, things like really making bath time a beautiful, romantic, almost like spa-like experience instead of just getting in the bath. Lighting candles, putting music on, having a bottle of champagne or whatever it is that you want next to the bath. Your best bubble bath or your best oils or whatever that is. Followed by a nice massage of yourself, nice sensual strokes, massaging yourself. If you can't do your body, massaging your hands with some nice music playing in candlelight, with some nice oils. How would that feel? To self-care, to self-love. I've had clients create a beautiful picnic and go off into nature and enjoy that moment of stillness. And yes, there's tears because you're human. Of course you wish that person was there, but they're not. So it's finding ways to celebrate you, to celebrate your achievements, to celebrate your love for you. And I know that's difficult. I know that can be hard to even contemplate. But you are just as important as the person who died. And once you realize that, once you embrace that, the healing can start to happen. And I can help you with that, if that's something you'd like to talk about. So I wish you so much love. Love for you, for your mind, body and spirit, however that might look. But do something special for you. Do something with love for you. Because you are worth it and you deserve it. Don't you? I think you do. With so much love, always.